smokes from all the years of cigarettes.
Easy on my wheezy lungs.
I hear you, brother.
So, and I got to do, before we start talking, I want to do a little cleanup
Yes.
on my other podcast, because I've been doing all these different podcasts because I had this idea of,
Correct.
oh, this would be great. I'll do a podcast about unions, and then I'll do
Yeah.
another podcast about like Petaluma, and I'll do it with friends.
yeah, cool.
Yeah. Except for I'm just spreading my...
Do you do a podcast about Petaluma?
Well, I did.
I got a buddy, my buddy Phil.
Yeah.
My buddy.
That's me. Wow, I know him.
My buddy. Oh, come on.
That's
Are you
awesome.
serious?
Is that the house phone?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I might have to get a picture of the shed too, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Get your
the shed's
dimensions.
amazing.
Yeah, There's more insulation in this shed than the whole house.
This is by definition the man cave.
Yeah, I can't try to turn this rubber floor save you from drop beers. My buddy Paul, he was big into Petaluma politics. Good Paul, dude.
Oh, that's all. Is he a good dude?
Good dude. Good. His politics are square. I work with him in Santa Rosa.
Oh, okay.
And he's
is he a Petaluman?
total Petaluma. Yeah.
Oh, he's
he was
awesome,
from
then.
Buffalo, New York, but he's a big old city council guy. All this kind of stuff.
Oh, wow.
Big, anti, the whole anti-Target, he's big. They got the
Anti-Target. Target's great.
hey man,
I know. People can agree to disagree on Target.
I hear you. I know. Exactly. He got the dog park and everything funded next to the Friedman brothers. They were part of that group that got all that done. So he's big into planting trees around the city.
I need some help from him. We need our picnic grounds rebuilt.
Well, there you go. I'd love
in
to
the park by our house.
He's not too active into it anymore, but he was, and he got he's big into that whole.
And he's from
council
Buffalo.
scene. Yeah.
So
he's already tough.
So he's up in people's faces.
Yeah. He's just a little guy, nice guy, Italiano. You guys would be good together because you guys are Petalumans and you guys probably know the same people.
Right. So I was doing this. So I was doing this Petaluma podcast, and I was doing this Union podcast, and I was doing another podcast, and then I was also helping out with another podcast, and I'm like,
jeez.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm having trouble keeping any one of them going.
Was this all post our app podcast?
Which was the early stuff of I love doing this. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to put them all under one roof. And if people don't want to hear about union stuff, they can skip it.
Yeah.
Or if they think Petaluma is lame, they can skip that.
No. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah. So that's what so this is it. This is episode 2. Episode 1, I talked to Buka.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm going to take my episodes from the other stuff, maybe even some of our old stuff, because the campfire one was great.
I don't even remember it. You have to. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Send it to me.
Yeah. And then just throw them all under the new podcast, which is Phil's Podcast Time Machine.
Okay, cool.
It's a time
Right
machine,
on, dude. Absolutely. absolutely.
And we
is.
just tell stories.
Why not, dude? Absolutely. We could tell a bunch of stories.
I know. Oh, you've been doing Game of Thrones again.
I've been watching Game of Thrones, for the second time now. Of course, I watch it season by season like everybody else.
Yeah, we all did.
And, I'm watching it again, burning through, binging it,
Right.
as if,
Do you skip it all, or have you held true?
I held true because I don't remember a lot of it, dude. Half the time, you get half asleep, or you're drunk, or you're just distracted with young kids. My kids are old now. So I'm watching it again. One again, pound, bam, bam,
Well,
it's
it's
the next one.
if I remember, 7 or 8 seasons. 7.
It's 8 seasons, and there's
The last season was 5 episodes or
the
something.
first 6 seasons are 10 episodes apiece. Season 7 is 7 episodes, and season 8 is 6 episodes.
Right.
So
but that's 8 years of stuff. So in other words,
Correct.
of course you're going to forget year 1.
I mean, you remember
season 1.
It's just this. It's like the characters come, and then it gets broader and broader and broader, and a huge array of characters. You're talking 30 characters.
I know.
In the
That's
show.
why I thought season 5 sucked.
Well, season 5 was really the season that nothing happened. I mean,
you get 5 minutes of Arya, and then you get 5 minutes of John, and then you get 5 minutes of the Red Woman, and then you get 5 minutes. It was just.
It was There's such a broad amount of characters.
It was all appetizers.
Okay, let's go to Dorne now and see what the weather is in Dorne. What, Peter, go ahead. What's the weather? We got 14-degree winds. Out of the northwest, the water's beautiful today. There's a sand shark, and there's whatever else is going to be floating around Westeros. Anyway, it's just as the seasons, of course, progress, you narrow them down, you cut them off, they die, they disappear. Because there's so many characters in the show that I liked.
So where are you at now?
Right now, I'm on season 8, episode 4.
Oh, you're almost all the way
2
back
episodes
through.
left to finish the whole season.
You can get closer to the microphone too.
Oh,
it won't
cool.
bite you.
Don't make it
By the
weird.
way, we're on location in Santa Rosa in Jason's. He calls it a shed, which is an understatement.
Yes.
But we'll try to get pictures in on the description.
Don't try to pull permits because they don't exist.
build first, Yeah. Or what is that?
Absolutely. Yeah, Bill, I'd ask questions a lot later on. Don't ask any questions. But I had to, thank you unemployment for a year. I was, of course, thank you recession of 2008. I got to take
2008.
I took 2009 off. I missed exactly 1 year and 1 week of work. So I thought, well, I need to keep busy. I'm still getting paid technically. So let's build a shed for the lawnmower and a shovel or two. And then it kind of grew into this wonderful.
And that's sheetrock, right?
Sheetrock. This is, actually legit here. So.
But you still have one arm on the lawnmower.
I do. The lawnmower arm is coming in handy.
The Craftsman.
As an arm, absolutely. Yep. I have a
How is your lawnmower clean?
Oh, I usually, hit it with the blower after I'm done with it.
I mean, it's clean.
If you take care of the mower will take care of itself.
All right. So Game of Thrones. So you're back.
So Game of Thrones.
Back towards the end.
Yes. And I've just been, I kind of made it a point to myself to when I see a character, I want to know the character's name. There's nothing worse than saying, oh, that guy from Ethos. The one guy. Yeah. Or Pentos. Or whatever. Yeah. I made it a point to whenever I see the character on the screen, I'd say their name.
Nice.
So I kind of got to know all their names. Beric Dondarrion. Okay, I got that.
Oh, he's Flaming Sword guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thanos, his priest. Just stuff like that. I think his name was Thanos. Yeah, I already forgot already, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see that technique is working so well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the one guy, the blonde girl who flies around. Yeah, but to watch the show again, like I said, you forget so much.
You're like, wow, Jeffrey Bean was not really around that long.
Yeah, well, Sean Bean.
Or Sean Bean.
Yeah.
Sean Bean.
Why does everybody call him not Sean Bean?
Geoff.
Yeah, that's the guy from Patriot
Sean Bean.
It's the guy from Patriot Games. Come on, let's go. Yeah, best
No,
role
Sean
ever.
Bean's awesome.
Sean Bean rules. So, of course, my sister's into the show now. She's watching it for the first time. I said, you're lucky enough to binge.
Oh, wow.
Because, she
doesn't have to wait.
Right, exactly. And simultaneously, my dad is watching Deadwood.
Oh,
so
nice.
I got my sister and my dad on probably 1 and 1A of the two best shows ever made.
Band of Brothers.
So, Band of Brothers.
Sorry.
Too. My dad will call up and he'll go, hey, cocksucker. And I'm like, hey, what's up, you hooplehead? So we've been having fun with that.
You've been hanging out with the dirt worshippers?
Yeah, dirt worshiping heathens. But that's been going on right now. So as soon as Game of Thrones is done, I'm going to be in a lull as far as what I need to watch next. But I have a lot of friends that have a lot of shows lined up for me. So that's going to be a whole bunch of, good, clean fun that I'm looking forward to.
Oh, it's recording good. I got to check that. Sometimes I forget to push record.
Oh, geez. Yeah. So
you could have told me that light was blinking too. I don't know what that is.
It's not blinking now.
Yeah, no.
All right, cool. What was my Game of Thrones rant? I was going to keep going. I had some good points about Game of Thrones, and I forgot it.
You got the call today. You got the call for the vaccine.
Oh, well, the wife got the call for the vaccine.
Right. She got the vaccine, but
I got a call yesterday. I was unable to do it. My work.
Oh, yesterday.
Yeah, my work called and it says I work for Golden Gate Transit.
You want to take the needle?
I absolutely want to take the needle, but I just haven't had an opportunity to.
Dude, and we'll get back to Game of Thrones.
Yes.
A mutual friend of ours posted on Instagram that Sasha and Obama's daughters are basically not his.
Yes, I saw that.
What is that?
And
what?
I make it a point to not speak to him about politics because, he is, he's been off work.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, hip injury.
We all get a little
knee
wacky
injury.
when you've been out a little while.
Yeah. This is a law enforcement officer that's, been.
That's a comfort.
Yes.
That's so comforting.
Cut. Redo.
Did he not go to the thing on the 6th?
Which thing is
the
that?
Insurrection?
Oh, you know what? He was the only. I said, if you're going to go, bro, please be sure to hit your Cabela's and your Bass Pro Shops before you get out there. Yes, for sure. And if you go to Charlottesville, bring a torch because
I know the tiki torch. Of
course. I told you, there wasn't a mosquito within 2 miles of that place that night.
The citronella was dominating.
Citronella was through the air as well as the hate. But yeah, let's just say he's not creating these memes. He's just another vomitous spewing of the continuous rolling on of.
He's passing it on.
Yeah. I like to tell people about, when I took my next Facebook to whereas, we have other people that want to spew just how's your day going today? Did you get your coffee today? How's your newspaper? Did you know that Michelle Obama and Barack's kids don't belong to them?
Sasha Malia are, part of the deep state spawn.
So
they were created in the lab.
Yeah. They're part of the lizard people, flat earthers. Yes.
What is that?
I don't know, bro.
Because he's a smart guy.
You know what? Yeah.
So setting him aside, smart people get sucked into that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's just a lot of, with a lot of America right now, we all have a lot of free time. And with that free time, we're finding a lot of things about ourselves and about what's wrong with other people as far as like, say cancel culture or anything else. Like we have a lot of free time to do research on nothing and stuff that nobody's any interest in. So it goes hand in hand with, this is what I think and you need to agree with me, or if not, you're
lizard.
Yeah.
Lizard people.
Yeah. Or you're just a snowflake. So yeah,
it's like not wearing deodorant though. When you like start pumping out too much stuff like that in social media, it's like
when your mom comes to you goes, I need to stop following that person. I'm just tired of that person. Then okay, this
maybe I should just tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
I haven't had that social media moment, I guess.
I don't know. Like I said, when you see only 2 likes and you have 600 friends, then you should maybe turn back to like, oh hey, here's a kitten
go
playing
Giants.
with him. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway,
spring training's coming up.
I'm telling
I want to
you.
get to you on that too.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, please, for sure.
So Game of Thrones, season 8.
Again, watching it all again, I forgot so many times.
What jumped out second time around?
Oh, boy. Let me think. So many different little things.
Arya was always my favorite storyline.
The one thing that comes right to mind is like the Mormont family. Jorah Mormont, and then Mormont at the
bear, the old bear at the on the
Lord
wall.
Commander Mormont, and then of course little gal on Bear Island Mormont.
Yeah,
of course
she was nails, dude.
Yeah, I'm like I didn't realize that whole family.
The sigil of the bear, I believe.
Yeah, let's just say that I also took the time to go onto YouTube and follow and keep track of the map of Westeros like an asshole. Just to know what was going on and what was happening and where was what, and I'm like, man, you kind of get to see. This continent is large and fruitful and also very dangerous.
Well, it's England, right? I mean, basically the 7.
Well, it's about Westeros, but to the east is Essos. That's another capital,
right?
Or another country or continent, if you will.
Well, I always thought like the narrow seas, like the English Channel,
makes sense. It has the shape of of the island for sure.
But I mean, everybody goes to different places for inspiration anyway.
Yes. Oh, we got a little rain coming right
nice.
now. Can you all hear that? It's the quiet storm, people. Here we are.
It's supposed to snow, too.
Grab your lady. Grab your podcaster. Get close. Going to listen to the sweet vibes of Phil and Jason coming at you right now. Oh, yeah.
So have you gotten to the Battle of Winterfell?
Yes, like I said, I am to the point where, spoiler alert, is it okay if we can talk about it?
It was only made 8 years ago or something.
Missandei has been beheaded by Queen Cersei at the gate, and our heroiness...
Oh, the Red Woman?
No, Missandei, Daenerys' interpreter, remember, was beheaded at the gate. And she's about to walk away and hop on her dragon and light this fucking place up.
And light it up. Grey Worm's girlfriend.
Grey Worm's girlfriend, correct. Yeah. Missandei, the interpreter. She speaks 19 languages.
Yes.
Yep. And
very talented.
She has been removed from the show for let's just say she lost her head. And so now, like I said, the next episode is called The Bells. I forgot what the bells are for, but then I'm on the second to last episode of the season, so I'm looking forward to that. I can remember this because, of course, these are just out 2 years ago,
right?
Or season 1, season 2010, 2011, and again,
I can remember it pretty well.
I watched each episode as they came out, so I never got to binge this show until now. And just watching it all again, back to back, and keeping it fresh in my mind, and only watching this show. It's an awesome show. I mean, I'm more of a Breaking Bad guy. I think that's still probably like the best show ever made.
So good.
And then you throw Saul into that whole thing. It's just so rich.
I never did the Saul part.
Saul's
because he's wonderful. He's fantastic.
It's amazing. And this is going to sound hokey to me, but I like Saul and Breaking Bad because they have if they're drinking a Coke, they're drinking a Coke. Or if they're smoking a cigarette, they're smoking a Marlboro. There's no the products are all there. It just feels rich to me.
It's not like the red apples.
Yes,
from
it doesn't cheapen
Tarantino.
it. Yeah, they're not drinking a beer called beer. That I like because it just doesn't cheapen the show. I mean, as hokey as that sounds, the show feels raw to me. It feels real, and
it's totally hokey too.
It is.
That's lame.
I know. That's the part. So it's just I don't know what it is, but I dig that show. I think that show for me is still. I mean, there's still a lot of great shows I've never seen. I heard The Wire is wonderful.
Yeah, The Wire's supposed to be good.
I hear Ray Donovan is amazing.
Oh, I just started. Yeah,
I hear Blacklist is awesome.
I did season and a half of Ray Donovan.
Yeah,
but it's dark, dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
I hear Snowfall.
Snowpiercer.
I hear Snowfall's good. There's a lot of shows that I haven't seen.
We're eating cockroaches.
Yeah,
Snowpiercer.
Yes, you haven't seen that yet, but that one's on the list.
Oh boy, I just gave it away.
Oh boy, yeah, let's go. We'll go.
I just ruined the whole thing.
And I tell you that.
Well, what's funny is movies are great. Right?
Absolutely.
But just for entertainment value, I don't think to make a totally unfair comparison. I don't think like a Saving Private Ryan can stand up to a Band of Brothers.
Well, no. I mean, you got to hold a series versus a movie. Yeah.
One's a true story, but the series is done so well. So the production value of series has gotten so much better.
Sure.
It's like they're like movie quality